We're back. Hey guys, Deathdealer here. Welcome to something brand new. I know it's been a little while since you've seen any Let's Play content on the channel, but we're back with AutoCraft. Now this is a server I've created. We have a bunch of people online right now, but there's a lot more than that. There's a link to everyone's channels and Twitch streams and everything like that in the description below. So what is AutoCraft? It's basically, you know, lots of technical stuff with some building. So yeah, lots of good stuff there. We got together last night with all of the members. Oh no, there's a raid. I need to run away. Yeah, I'm going to show you the beginning clips of this whilst I deal with these guys. Hi everyone, welcome to AutoCraft. I'm happy to find you all in this lovely world, and I see Splashes and Rustic have brought their favourite pumpkin with them. Thank you for bringing that.
It started.
Why
It
do I
started.
have this thing? This is a new world. Why do I already have this?
Look at what I have in my head. Like, I brought this with me, it's fine.
You just couldn't leave it
Your normal
behind.
face.
It's glued to my head, I can't get it off.
Oh, great.
So yeah, thank you for joining me. I see you're all, some of you are naked, some of you have one death already.
Yeah.
Slunky.
I don't know how you came
Yeah.
with pants.
Lucky.
What, who? Sorry. Who's top?
Yeah,
Top of the leaderboard? Who's on top?
Free roam, let's go. Run away.
No, it's mine.
Oh,
I got it. It's
No,
mine.
give it back. Give it back. I found it first.
I got the imposter one.
So yeah, we have a lot of people on the server right now. I think we have 16 members, which is insane. Collectively, if you add all of our followers and subscribers together, I'll let you guys do the math there. But yeah, we've got a really good group of people, and I'm really looking forward to what we're doing this season. I basically walked away and let that raid despawn, because, not that raid, that patrol, because I didn't want to deal with them. They're in the middle of my kill farm here. But yeah, on screen right now, you'll see a nice render of the map. There'll be, the world seed is in the description, so if you guys want to play in this world, you guys can do that. So yeah, we've got the map on screen right now, and then what will slowly fade in is a map with all of our claims on it as well, because, you know, this stuff looks nice. So basically, yeah, what we've done is, before the season started, we have claimed areas for each of our members to build in, and yeah, it just makes things a lot easier. I won't be building in this area I'm in for the entire season. I'll be here for the beginning, because I plan on building a rocket factory / spaceport type thing. So basically similar to what SpaceX are doing in Boca Chica, Texas right now. Because yeah, it's an interesting build. But yeah, I've been doing some beginning things, some farming, some, you know, I've got a big plot of wheat here, some trees, sugarcane. I even got a diamond, because I found buried treasure, heart at sea, and all of that stuff. But in order to start a Minecraft world right, there's one thing we need to do. That's right. We are going for a 1 hour mining session. Let me know in the comments how many diamonds, redstone, iron, gold, lapis, coal you think I'm going to get. Alright guys, so in this time-lapse chat I'd basically like to talk to you about my fellow members of the AutoCraft server. Now the group we have here are fantastic, they're a great group of people. I knew this straight away when we interviewed all of them, because we did interview every single person that played on here, apart from Rustic and Splashes, because I already know those guys. But yeah, interviews were great. We got to know everyone, and yeah, it was a fun experience. We looked through people's channels and their Twitch pages, and we discovered that they play Minecraft similarly to us. So we've got a good mix of technical and builders on the server, which is great, because we will be doing a lot of technical and building projects. So yeah, that is a really good mix there. Now, everyone on the server's content creator. So some do YouTube, some do Twitch. I have links to everyone's main pages in the description. Right at the bottom of the description has a link to everyone. So make sure you go and follow and subscribe to them, because they might make something that you enjoy. If you enjoy my content, you will enjoy theirs. Now, around the time this video goes live, there will be their perspectives up and running as well. So make sure you go to their channels, subscribe or follow, and watch that stuff. Also, here's another thing, we're almost at 3k subs. As of recording this, I am like 12 subscribers away from 3,000, which is insane. So if you haven't subscribed yet, or you know someone who watches my videos and hasn't subbed, make sure they do, because yeah, this is a really big goal for me, 3,000 subscribers, that's crazy. And yeah, this stuff has been good. Also, this time lapse is slightly different from normal. I edited out all the boring bits and kept in all of the fun bits involving mining obsidian, not obsidian, resources, and it's just a lot more appealing and fun to watch. So yeah, why don't we go back onto the AutoCraft server and see how many resources we got. Alright, so that mining session was quite successful. It slowed down towards the end, which I'm not happy about, but that's what happens when you're in an early game with no enchantments. So, the results are in. We have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stacks of redstone, a stack and a half lapis, almost 3 stacks of iron, a little bit of gold, 22 plus an additional 6 diamonds we used for crafting pickaxes, which brings us to a total of 28 diamonds in that time. Yeah, there's a lot of dead time when I was running back and forth or going through caves and things which could have been avoided, which is unfortunate. Anyways, let me get all this these materials processed. I also need to, harvest my sugarcane, harvest these crops, replant them, and we can move on with today's episode. We've got so much stuff planned. Alright, so all of that ore is processed, and we have quite a bit of iron and gold, which I'm happy about. We also have these diamonds here, which we're actually going to talk about just now because I want to do some enchanting before we actually tidy this area up and do our starter base. So let me craft up all of the books and things. We have enough leather from our, our farm. Let me craft up these stuff, put together this enchanting station, and we can enchant a few tools. Alright, so we have the enchantment table, which I need to get in my hotbar, along with the 15 bookshelves we need up and running. And yeah, now what we can do is we can place this stuff down. So I just got to place it over here. Bear in mind this is all temporary. We will be moving it fairly shortly. And we just place this stuff down like so. Now what I'm thinking is I want a fortune pick and a silk touch pick, preferably. That would be very nice. Let's see what our trades are looking like. Efficiency 4. We could take a chance with this, but we won't. So what I'm going to do is I am going to collect some of these drops from the trees, and we're going to craft up another pick, like so. There we go. And we're going to see what this is looking like. Pop it in there. Bam. Efficiency 4, silk touch. Perfect. Okay. What's the next one looking like? Fortune 3. Efficiency 4 and breaking 3, fortune 3. Perfect. Right. We're going to need unbreaking, obviously. And I would like to get some mending on this stuff. Now, fortunately, there are some shops already up and running in the shopping district. Funnily enough, one of the owners dropped by and left me a little, what's this? A buy one get one free coupon for quickie quartz. So why don't we head on over to the shopping district, take a little look around and see if we can get some enchanted books. Alright, so we're over in the shopping district right now, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 shops already. I haven't finished my episode 1, everyone's been moving so fast. I took a few days off and yeah, I'm just so happy with progress. So yeah, this is a rustic shop right here. There's redstone stuff, obviously, because, bluestone. But no, we're going to be looking at this shop. This is built by Alex FPS, I believe, and it is a bookshop, so all books are 3 diamonds each. Now, we need an unbreaking book, and ideally 2 mending books, which we can do. So, unbreaking is here. So, 3 diamonds. And 2 mending books. 1, 2. And then we pay 3 diamonds each. Okay, I have 9 diamonds left. That didn't bankrupt me as much as I thought it would. Sweet. I love these shops. This stuff is very cool. Anyways, let's head on over back to our area, combine this stuff onto these pickaxes, and we can actually get our base tidied up and more, ready to go. This will give us a good start to the season, I think. Alright, so I put those enchantments onto these pickaxes and it's now looking quite nice. Now what we need to do next is we need to actually start on the base. So I removed the wheat field because what I want to do is eventually I'm going to have a launch pad here as part of my larger rocket factory / spaceport. So we've got to dig a hole in the ground, down maybe 20 blocks, going to have a room down there, and then we can get a baseball. Also yeah, Rustic is currently hunting wither skeletons. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of work as you can see right here. So this design is very familiar. We've used this block palette several times in the past. We've got some polished andesite, some smooth stone, some stripped spruce logs, along with some spruce slabs, and some white stained glass, because yeah, that looks quite nice. Now the idea is basically, the base is going to be down here. If I can actually, there we go, get in the hole. And I'm basically got to move everything down here. So we've got the storage system, the cow farm, enchanting setup, everything. We even got a villager breeder behind this wall right here. But obviously we need to get this place decorated first now. I've started work on this and it's taken me a long time just to get the spruce wood in the floor because I had to farm up several stacks. And I burnt through an entire diamond pickaxe. Not a diamond pickaxe, a diamond axe as well, which yeah, took a bit of time as you can imagine. And it was unenchanted. So yeah, that's another thing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, tear out these walls, put in the detailing work. I've got to have a wall of chests over here and then over here. It's not going to be the whole wall. We'll make the chests maybe 9 wide on each side. That should be fairly nice. And then we can actually get the cows down from up top, get everything all organised, and we can move on forward with the episode. Alright, so I extended this room and fitted the cow farm we're going to be using. It's basically what we've done up top, scaled up a little bit, decorated, and yeah, it takes up a lot of space. And I've burnt through quite a lot of my pickaxes, so we're going to need to repair those. Unfortunately, there's no XP farms online at the time, well, at this current moment in time, so we're going to have to, you know, rough it for a while, basically get XP any way we can. Now, what I need to do is, I think I'm going to move the cows into this, because in this central pen I want to have 64 cows, so that each of these pens, when I basically breed them up, I will open this up and then I'll stand over here with wheat and the babies will come through that hole. Then once they're all through, I'll close this over. And each batch should produce about 2 stacks of steak, 1.5 stacks of leather in total. And that'll take about 80 minutes to do 4 of them, which is interesting. And yeah, the guys up top, I haven't counted them, because I'm going to be honest, I just don't know how many cows we have up here. Come on, get up, there we go. Also, Splashes was harvesting some of the sugarcane and took the liberty of expanding the farm substantially. So yeah, that's fun. Okay, right. So let's see. Okay, I'm not going to bother breeding these guys. What we'll do is we'll just go and look at the statistics for animals bred. I'll breed them, count up what we have, and in the meantime, I guess I'll move these guys into the hole over there, which means I'm going to need to remove the glass we placed in earlier on. Alright, hopefully this shouldn't take us all that long. I want to get all this stuff off the surface as soon as possible, because I keep on having lots of mobs spawn up here and I haven't let anything up. But yeah, let's get cracking with this, shall we? Alright, so I brought the cows down, dropped them through this skylight area into this area and put them into the farm. Now, I'm not sure how much I had originally, but I've bred them up twice, and currently there should be, so 26 plus 13, so that would be 39 cows in there, which is good. We need 64 before we can actually start using this properly. I also brought the wheat farm down here, so it's a 17 by 17 plot of land. There's water hidden in each of the walls behind these like trapdoors and things. And yeah, we have our wheat growing in there, so that should be able to supply this cow farm. Now on the opposite side I want to dig out another 17 by 17 area, and that's basically going to have like a glass floor with a breeder in the middle for villagers, and then below that will be all of our villager trading stuff, which is sweet. Before we do that though, I want to decorate the rest of these walls, and I'd like to set up a nether portal at that end of the room, which I'm going to set up via the nether roof. So let's decorate this room, head into the nether, connect these portals and make sure they're working. Alright, so I have my portal set up, I spawn proofed it as well, and threw a sign on here. Over there is Splashes, over there is Boss, over there is Rustic, and behind that is the spawn portal. Someone has an ice track going to their area. I think that might be Greenie. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't really know my way around this area all that much. So yeah, it'd take a little while for me to get my bearings. But if we hop on through the portal, this should link up to my base. And what do you have it? There we go. Cool. Alright. Now I've also done, well, I've bred up some cows. And I went through a stack of wheat, so we do have the correct number of cows in the breeding chamber. We may have a little bit more than what we need. But this should be good for now. Now, yeah, these guys, gotta take a little while for them to grow up. But yeah, I'm just happy that we have this stuff. Anyways, some next steps. So basically this stone column behind here, I basically want that to be used for like getting up and down. So I'm gonna have a water column going up and then a drop shaft coming down. We're going to get rid of this ladder here, because what we're going to have is we're going to have like a third water column that will take us up a bit, because we're going to have the villager breeder in here. Because yeah, I think that'll look quite nice. So yeah, we need to go and source some villagers. I guess we can get them from that village over there, or we can get them from the village over in the desert over there. However, those ones over there will be a lot easier to get a hold of. However, for us to get a breeder up and running, we need a source of food, which carrots will work. So we need to set up a carrot farm, which I think I'm going to dig out a matching 17 by 17 plot of land over there, and we'll get a carrot farm of this same size. Alright, it took a little bit of time, but we have the crop patch in place. It took a little while. Rustic was nice enough to let us have his bone supply, so thank you for that, mate. We'll repay you for that next time when we build an actual skeleton farm. Yeah, I've planned out several episodes ahead, so I know roughly what I'm doing. But yeah, since we have the food for the villagers in place, we can now start thinking of putting the breeder in here. But yeah, we've got a village over there in a little desert island, so we've got to go and steal a few villagers from there, and that should do the job. I also went into the nether to repair my tools, because yeah, my picks were getting very low, so we also have quite a decent little supply of quartz here, which is quite nice. We will be using this throughout the season for lots of redstone things and for building at some point. And we might actually give some of this to Rustic, because he needs some quartz for his shop, because he sells a lot of observers. But yeah, that's something to think of for later on. I also collected some soul sand for when we're doing the water chutes, because we're going to be doing that. In fact, we'll do that first. Later we put in the water drop chutes for this thing, and then we can go and collect the villagers. Alright, so we have the water column taking us up top, and then we have a drop chute here, so let's head on up there. And as you can see, we have another ladder taking us to the surface. Now, I didn't want something like a drop chute coming straight in, because there was a risk of like mobs coming in. So yeah, that's why we separated these two areas. I've also put in the villager breeder here, and the only thing we need to do now is actually put in some villagers, which we'll be doing in just a moment. Down there we have a collection area. That's only a temporary setup. We will eventually be replacing it and moving it elsewhere in the starter base. This is just a kind of starter setup so that we can actually get the ball rolling with making and moving about villagers, which is quite nice. But yeah, the plan now is we're going to head on over to the village over there to collect a few villagers. All we need is 2 to start this thing off, which shouldn't be all that bad. So let me close this over, head on over there and see what the villager situation is like. Alright, so we're over in the village, and right here, this mass of oak, let's just say get rid of that. A lot of villagers fell in here. Now, we didn't push them in here or anything like that. They fell in here of their own accord. Now, I don't know if they've been here since the start or if they just like went in here over time. But when we first arrived at this village, we couldn't actually find that many villagers. So yeah, they've all been stuck in here. So I've just boarded this area off just to protect them, because we don't know what we'll be doing with this area in the future. Me and Splashes might do something here. Maybe a Captains of Industry project or something like that. But yeah, as you can see, there's 2 villagers in here. They are both shepherds. They haven't been traded with, so we can change their trades and things like that. And yeah, these guys will do the job for us. So what we'll do is we'll just tear out this wall, we'll put them into boats, and then we can ferry them off to base. We need to bring them up at least 1 level, so we need a piston and a lever to do that. We'll send that a piston and then like a block of redstone and do the job. And then it should be very, very easy to put them into the breeder. So I'm going to do that, and then when we come back in the next clip, we'll have these guys in the breeder, and we'll be hopefully producing some villagers. Alright, so these villagers are now in place. They have lost their professions, and they're now regular villagers. I will admit though, I've never really worked with villagers with, well, from deserts, so I'm not used to seeing them with this texture, which is going to be interesting, and I do believe all of their offspring will have the same texture as well. So I might eventually I could change it out, but I don't really see the point in it. They're still villagers, that's all that matters. Unfortunately, I can't actually breed up some villagers right now because we don't have anywhere near enough carrots. We're saying that we should actually have enough now. We can harvest this and we should have enough to breed them up. So I'll be doing that stuff off camera. Also, there's a boat in that collection system I can pick up. There we go, cool. I'm also going to be breeding up these guys because we might eventually go and sell some leather or something like that. Who knows? I still need to move some things down from the surface and organise my storage because we have so much stuff here. But yeah, next time we're going to be working on a skeleton XP farm so we can get lots of bones and experience. We're also going to be working on an iron farm because iron is very important. There is already one online on the server, but I want to work for myself just so that I don't have any trouble procuring stock. Now, before we go, make sure you go and subscribe or follow everyone on the server. I have linked them all in the description down below, just so that you don't miss anything that happens in the server, because these guys, they're a great group of people and you should follow them. I follow them and you guys should follow them too. I'd like to thank you all for watching the first episode of AutoCraft Season 1. It's been a blast to make and I hope you've all enjoyed it. On the left, you'll see 2 videos listed. One at the top is one I think you should watch, and one at the bottom is the one YouTube thinks you should watch. Once again, thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe.